everyone, it's Mrs. Scott, and welcome back to school. I know this school year we're continuing on with some remote learning, or you might be in school sometimes and at home sometimes, or home all the time. But this is our first spot lesson. So today I'm going to read a book called Just Ask, and it's about being different. This is a really long story, so I'm going to make it a little bit shorter and not read every word. That way it doesn't take me forever to read it. So if we're looking at the title of the book, can you point to the title? Remember, it's the words in the story right here. Just ask. I want to work on the N sounds today for our title. So our T for our T, our tongue goes up behind our teeth. Let's try it. T, T, T. And for K or K on the end, our tongue goes back. This one's really tricky, so it helps if you open your mouth all the way up. Let's try it together. K, K, K. Could you see my tongue? Was it in the back or the front? Yeah, it was all the way back. So these two sounds are different with our front and back. All right, let's get started. Hi, friends. My name is Sonia, and my friends and I are planting a garden today. And in a garden, there's different plants and flowers and trees. They're all different colors, sizes, and shapes. Can you find two plants that are the same? That means they look alike. I found some on the bottom here. Look at these two. They're the same. They're both tall and skinny and have a round green circle and some things on the top. They look the same. These two kind of look the same. They both have some fluffy white stuff on top, but they have different leaves. Can you find two more plants that are different? I see a lot of you have some different choices. I was thinking about these two in the wagon. Look, this one's tall and green, and this one's purple and has spikes. This plant is also different. It kind of looks like a rose. It has a big bud flower, and this one's not quite all the way full. So there's lots of different colors and shapes. We talked about round and straight and spiky and green and purple and red. So many things. So just like plants are different, people are different too. We come in all different shapes and sizes, and we have different powers. People learn different, they speak differently, all those things. If you're curious about if someone is different, you can just ask. Oh, here's Sonia again. Not everyone's comfortable answering questions, so it's okay if someone says they don't want to share. You could always ask your teacher or your parent. But Sonia wants to share, and a lot of the friends in the story will. So Sonia says, I have diabetes, which means my blood sugar gets low, and I have to take a special medicine called insulin. It's a little scary to take a shot. Let's try that word shot. If you've ever been to the doctor, you might get a shot. Our lips are together, a quiet sound. You go, shot. Get that tongue up on the end. Let's try shot. Have you ever gotten a shot? Yeah, they hurt a lot. So Sonia says, it hurts, but I have to be brave so I don't get sick. She wants to know, do you ever need to take medicine to be healthy? Oh, a lot of you are raising your hand. I have to take allergy medicine so my nose doesn't run and I don't sneeze. Do you know what medicine you take? Yeah, you might take one when you have a cold. Well, let's meet our next friend. I do, says Rafael, and I have asthma. Asthma is when you have trouble breathing. So I take an inhaler. So his inhaler's right here. That's his medicine that helps him breathe. And I like to do things to keep me calm so I can breathe. What is Rafael doing to help him keep calm? Let's look at the picture to help us. What is he doing? We could say painting. Let's make it in a big sentence. We start with the person. Would I say he or she? Yeah, he is for a boy. So let's try. He is painting. You tell me that sentence. Nice job trying all those words. My inhaler is a tool to help my body. Do you use a tool to help your body? I'm Anthony, and I use a wheelchair to help me get from place to place. Even though I can't run with my legs, I go super fast. Does Anthony like to go fast or go slow? What do you think? Yeah, he likes to go fast. Let's try the sounds in fast. That has our bite lip sound in the beginning. Remember, bite your lips so your teeth go on top. Fast. Fast. You try again. That was a nice job trying our bite lip sound. Anthony asks, how do you get from place to place? My name is Madison, and this is Arturo. We are blind, which means we can't see with our eyes, and we use other things to help us get around. What is Madison using to help her get around? Can you see? Yeah, she is a dog. So she has a dog to help her walk around, and Arturo has something called a cane. Let's try those sounds in dog and cane. So our tongue goes up and then back for dog. We say dog, dog. You try it. Nice job. And cane also has our back sound, but it starts with it. We go cane, and it ends with our nose sound. One more time. Cane. Nice job trying those sounds. So even if we can't see, our other senses like our smell and our touch and our hearing kick in. Can you point to your body part that helps you see? Yeah, it's our eyes. Can you point to the body part that helps you smell? It's your nose. And what helps us hear or listen? Can you point to it? Yeah, it's our ears. We have two of those, just like we have two eyes. And what helps us taste things or eat things or talk? Can you point to that? Yep, our mouth. And what do we use to touch or feel things? Can you show me? Yeah, our hands. Our hands help us touch and feel. So Madison and Arturo might not be able to see, but they can still use their other senses. How do you use your senses? Asks Madison. I'm VJ, and I learn about the world differently because I can't hear. I'm deaf. So Madison can't see, but VJ right here, he can't hear. So I use my hands to talk and communicate with other people. It's called sign language. That was a hard word for me to say. Let me take a deep breath and fix my words. It's called sign language. Ooh, sometimes when I slow down, it helps me make my sounds better. So let's practice some of those signs that our VJ uses. So if he wanted to tell someone more, he's going to put his hands together. Can you try it? More. If he wanted someone to stop doing something, he would put one hand out and one hand on top like a chop. Stop. Can you try that sign with your hands? Stop. If you wanted to go somewhere, he would put two fingers out and say, go. I want to go somewhere. And he knows lots more signs like thank you. And we'll keep going with the story. VJ says, I also love reading and writing. What about you? I'm Bianca and I have dyslexia, so I have to work really hard to learn how to read and write. These are things that are hard for me, but my imagination and my mind, I see lots of pictures and I'm really good at drawing and painting. What do you think Bianca is drawing? Yeah, she's drawing flowers. That has our bite lip sound and then our tongue goes up afterwards. This one's tricky. There's two sounds in a row that are together called a consonant cluster. Let's try. Flowers. Again, slow it down. Flowers. Yeah, she's drawing flowers. Are you really good at something? Bianca asks. I'm great at dinosaurs. I know all about them. I'm I'm Jordan and I have autism. I love to line up my dinosaurs and count them again and again. What does Jordan like? Yeah, he likes dinosaurs. Let's put that in a big sentence. Am I going to start with he or she? He. He likes dinosaurs. Can you say all the sounds in dinosaurs? Yeah, nice job trying. There's a lot of those. My friend's name is Tiana, and she also has autism, but she doesn't like to talk. That's okay. She has different ways to communicate. What do you like to talk about? Asked Jordan. For me, listening comes more easily than talking. I'm a really good listener. My name is An, and I speak with a stutter, which means words come out hard. Sometimes they stop or I repeat the same sound. So I can get a little bit shy, but I like to listen to things. What do you think An is listening to? Use the picture to help you. Yeah, she is listening to a grasshopper. That's a big long sentence. Do you want to try? She is listening to a grasshopper. Let's try some of those sounds in grasshopper. Last year we did this a lot. It's a really long word. We start with our back sound. Grass. Grass. Let's add hopper on the end now. Grasshopper. Grasshopper. Can you try it? Oh, you might need to slow those sounds down. Grasshopper. Nice job trying. Do you ever wonder if people understand you, says An? Ooh, and this is Julia. Julia sometimes wiggles around. What is Julia doing right now? Yeah, she is winking. Can you wink? That was tricky for me. Who else is winking? Yeah, the owl. The owl is winking. Do you ever feel frustrated? Asked Julia. She gets frustrated sometimes. My name is Manuel, and I have attention deficit disorder, ADHD. I get frustrated when everyone expects me to sit still and it's really hard. I like to wiggle and jump and bounce around. What is he doing right now? Yeah, let's make that into a big sentence. Do I start with he or she? You can say he. He is jumping. Oh, I forgot to ask a question. What's helpful for you? Asked Manuel. I'm Nolan, and it's helpful when I read the label on food. I'm allergic to nuts. When I eat a nut, it makes me sick. So I always ask people and use my voice to ask if anything has nuts so I don't get sick. What is the squirrel trying to give Nolan? Yeah, it's a nut. That has our nose sound. Let's try it together. Nut. Our tongue goes up at the end. Let's try it one more time. Nut. Oh, and look, Nolan's saying no thank you to the nut. Do you know why? Yeah, because he's allergic or nuts make him sick. How do you use your voice? Asked Nolan. I love to sing and I love to talk and I love to make new friends. My name is Grace and I was born with Down syndrome. I might learn different, but I can do everything just like the other kids can do. What is Grace doing? Got it. Let's make our big sentence. Would I start with he or she? Yeah, she for a girl. Let's try. She is singing. And singing has our tricky snake sound. Let's try it. Singing. Remember, our teeth are together and our tongue is behind. Singing. She is singing. What helps you learn? Asked Grace. Hi, it's me, Sonia, again. I ask questions to learn. I like to ask my teachers and my grown-ups questions about the world around me. And my friends are different too. Just like plants And flowers and trees are all different shapes and colors. My friends have all different powers that they use to learn and grow and communicate. The world would be really boring if we just had peas. Who would want to have peas all the time? No, I would miss eating strawberries and smelling flowers and getting the shade from the trees. So the world is a much better place with different plants and all different people in it. What will you do with your powers? Asked Sonia. The end. So this was a nice fun book to think about how all of our friends are different, especially as we learn different remote learning and some of our friends are home or at school. So now don't forget to watch part 2 with Mrs. C for the craft. It sounds like she has something fun. And we would love for you to, for your grown-ups to help you write down what you had some trouble with or some things you had fun with. And also, we would love to know what your superpower is and how you love to learn. All right, we'll see you soon.